Hey guys, welcome back. So today I filmed you a drugstore kind of going out look. I saw that I hadn't put up a drugstore video in a really long time, so I decided to do a nice drugstore kind of going out look. So it's just kind of a smoky eye with very bronzed and glowing skin, and they are all products from the drugstore. So if you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. So starting off with a nice clean face, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Miracle Blur Primer, and I'm just putting this all over the skin, and then taking the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation. So this video was filmed before I got the Glow Foundation, or else I totally would have used it, but I'm just rubbing it into my skin with the Morphe 439 brush, 437, something like that. I'll leave it down below, and I'm just blending it into the skin. Next, I'm going to take this L'Oreal Eyebrow Pencil. I have been loving this pencil. It's like a really great shade, and I will leave the shade that I have down below, and it just has a nice precise tip, and it just does a really good job at filling in my eyebrows. I was extremely impressed. And then it has an amazing spoolie on the end as well. Just taking the LA Girl concealer in the color Light Ivory, tapping it out with a beauty blender and setting it with a powder, and just to make sure that all of my eyes lids are nice and ready for eyeshadow. So here I am going to be going in with some tape. Now I only use tape when I have looks that I know that want to be like very precise. So going in with the Milani Bare Essentials palette, I'm just taking up that light brown shade with my Sigma E40 blending brush. Best blending brush out there. You need it in your life if you don't have it yet. And I'm just blending it into the crease and upper crease and making sure I bring it all the way out to like the outer corner of the tape, almost all the way out to where it meets my eyebrow. Then taking the little bit darker brown shade, I'm focusing this more into the crease and the outer V, but obviously I will be going in with my big fluffy blending brush just to make sure that everything is seamlessly smooth. After that, I'm going to be picking up this gorgeous Jesse's Girl pigment. I will leave the number and shade down below, spraying my brush with a little bit of the NYX Dewy Skin Mist, and I'm just putting this all over my lid. I loved how this turned out. You can get the Jessie Girl pigments from Rite Aid, or at least that's where I get mine from. And then just taking the Sigma E25 blending brush and just making sure that all of those edges are nice and seamless. And then taking that lightest color in that palette, I'm just kind of putting a little bit of it right on top of that Jesse's Girl pigment, just on that very inner corner, just to kind of get a little bit more dimension going on. It wasn't too intense or anything, but I could tell a difference. And then taking that big shade on the end to highlight my brow bone. And then taking my NYC liquid liner in the black color. I think this one actually has some sparkle or something in it, but I didn't know it until I was like doing it, and I was like, what is going on with this eyeliner? But anyways, it still looked good because you could really hardly tell at all. And I'm just giving myself a nice wing. After I take the nice wing, I'm going to be putting on mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I love this mascara. It is a great drugstore mascara. Then taking the Vegas Nay Shining Star Lashes. These lashes are amazing. If you haven't tried them, you totally need to. They are worth it, and they're not too expensive, but they are great lashes. And then going back to the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Light Ivory, I'm just putting this underneath my eyes to highlight and to conceal. I'm obsessed with this concealer recently. It just covers so well, and it makes my skin just look like almost flawless. Like, I don't know how it works, but you know, it's good. So after the thing is all blended, I'm just taking my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just setting everywhere that I put the concealer. It's very important to set your concealer, or it is going to get like all crinkly and cracky throughout the day, and it will crease on you. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder just to set the rest of my face and to set my foundation. And here I was just looking at my skin, and like, it just looks so good because of that concealer. And then for my lower lash line, I'm taking that darkest brown shade and a pencil brush, and I'm just putting it on the very outer corners of my lower lash line and really working it into those lashes. After I have that into the lower lash line, I am going to take the kind of lighter brown shade on my Sigma E25 blending brush just to make sure that it looks nice and smoked out. And then picking up that light shade that we did put on the inner part of our lid, I'm just putting it on the inner part of the lower lash line and around the inner tear duct. It's kind of got like a little bit of yellow in it, so it really just makes your eyes pop when I put this around, and I'm obsessed with it. Next, I'm going in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. They do have two shades. This is the darker one, and I'm just putting it around the perimeter of my face with my Morphe E35 brush. I've been obsessed with this brush recently for a bronzer, as you all know if you've seen my videos. And for my nose, I'm obviously using my F77 brush from Sigma. This is my favorite brush to do my nose contour just because it gives such a nice straight line, and I'm obsessed with it. And then taking my Luminoso blush from Milani, I'm just putting this all over my cheekbones. And jumping around a little bit, I realized I forgot to set my eyebrows, so I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Plumper like kind of brow gel. It's a really great brow gel. I have really been loving it recently. Then going back to the face, I'm taking this Wet n Wild highlighter. I will leave the name of it down below. It was amazing. I was very shocked at how great and highlighty it was. I didn't get my hands on their like new ones. I haven't been able to find them, but this one was amazing. Then taking this Jordana lip liner in the shade Tawny and just lining my lips. And then I will also be filling them in just a little bit. And then taking this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I will leave the name of it down below. I'm so sorry I forgot to look at it. And I'm just putting this on my lips and then taking my NYX Matte Finishing Spray to set the whole look.